My taco room. The room where I have all of my tacos. Okay, time to actually see what the summer event is about. Eventually. I need to talk to a lot of people. I recently just made a bunch of furniture to get a couple of Primo Gems, but I've been ignoring everyone. Hello, Nicole. How are you?
Aha! If it isn't a certain someone's folded dimensional quadrant shift technology. I must say, combined with your artistic vision, the results truly are sparkling. I'd love nothing more. I'm not sure if you know this, but I do enjoy a good chat. Not that I have as many friends to chat with as I'd like. It's not easy when you have to keep up the pretense of being mysterious and dignified.
Don't worry, you don't keep up that pretense very well.
What would you like to talk about? Astronomy? Geography? Bad-mouthing Alice? I'm an expert on all sorts of topics.
I don't really want to badmouth Alice. Tell me something sacred only angels would know.
That's a fantastic idea. This realm may well be cut off entirely from the outside world. Anything that's said within is probably impervious to prying ears.
I mean, we've got listeners, but go ahead, talk.
However, a powerful retracing spell might still prove effective. For instance, if you mentioned a revised version of history in here, you wouldn't be able to remember anything upon leaving. In other words, there would be no loophole to exploit.
I'm sorry, what the hell does that mean? For instance, if you mentioned a revised version of history in here, you wouldn't be able to remember anything upon leaving. I could use the teapot to alter time, but once I leave... Is this just the game trying to explain that characters don't remember what you talk to them about in the teapot?
It may seem somewhat abstract, but that abstraction is necessary to ensure the rigor of the design.
I should have just chosen to badmouth Alice. I did not understand what she said.
I still think it's safer not to talk about such things, but well, since it's you, maybe it's fine.
Hey, Wanderer, we might be able to fuck with time again. No, shut up. And is there anything you'd like to do?
Seeing as there's hardly any living things nearby, I'd like to try screaming as loud as I can. Alice measured the volume last time, and it turns out that at my loudest, I can penetrate the minds of every living thing within a 100-meter radius.
If you hurt my boys and my dog, I will be very angry.
Oh, of course I'm not the only one you invited. Perhaps no shouting for today, then. Let me think. It's not every day I get to visit realms like this. I should find something suitably fantastical to do.
Please leave after I've maxed out your friendship. You kind of scare me.
Perhaps I've been too fixated on its metaphysical essence and completely ignored its actual appearance. This might be a transcendental realm, but more importantly, it's your home. I needn't treat this place like some sort of testing ground. I should think of it as though I'm simply paying you a visit.
Please don't shout. I have very many cats, and I do not want my mini cats and my adorable dog to be hurt.
In which case, I'd like to bury some treasure chests and design puzzles for you to find them.
Wouldn't you be better off taking part in Octavia's plans? Okay, I'm an idiot. Who the fuck is Octavia?
Huh, that's a good idea. Though I don't see why I can't do both.
Is Octavia a witch?
First, let's figure out how to make a fun maze using walls. I most certainly can. For an angel like me, the chests are more important than their contents. I'm sure I can get my hands on some pretty fantastic examples.
I can never remember NPCs' names. Is Octavia like an NPC we met when we... I don't remember. I don't know who Octavia is. I'm gonna have
As
to
for
look
what
this
to
up.
put inside, I'm sure some more and perhaps a few cabbages will suffice.
Okay, Genshin. Okay, let's see what happens if we badmouth
If it isn't
Alice.
a certain someone's folded dimensional quadrant shift technology, I must say,
Okay, chat.
I'd love nothing more. I'm not sure if you know this, but I do enjoy a good chat. Not that I have as many friends to chat with as I'd like.
Oh yeah,
It's not
Octavia.
easy when you have to keep up. What would you like to talk about?
Yeah, Octavia is one of the Hexen Circle. She's O, creator of the Millistra Wonderlands. Oh, I've never bothered with Millistra Wonderland, so I don't think I've ever probably seen O, apart from maybe scenes where they show all of the witches.
Astronomy? Geography? I was only joking. How could I possibly talk bad of her behind her back?
I wonder when she'll be a character we can get. Granted, Nicole, I only got Nicole because she's a shielder, and also she's pretty cute. I wonder if Alice will just be pure damage.
This is a principle Anya taught me about how to conduct myself. Even if you're trying to be diplomatic and get along with everyone, you have to set limits. The bottom line is, you should never betray your friends, even if it's only taking a few minor verbal swings when they're not around.
Are you trying to teach me a lesson?
All right. Don't look at me like that. It's not like I'm afraid of her. Let me just think of something she won't mind me sharing. The introductory magic that Alice designed for Rhyndaughtr used a ton of different templates. The whole thing is an affront to aesthetics.
And I think Prune is in here with my cats. Hello, character I've never used and never will.
Is this the legendary Serenity Pot? I've read about it, but I never imagined the inside would look like this. And it's not just the Serenity Pod. I've read about loads of other artifacts and mechanisms too.
Chat.
Since you asked, I'd quite like to talk about my arch nemesis.
Yes, let's
Alice.
badmouth Alice. Finally, let's talk some shit.
I'm not asking you to take sides. Witches have all sorts of tricks up their sleeves to beguile and ensnare the unwary. So I don't blame you for falling under her spell. But you're smart, so I trust your judgment. Before long, the spell will fade and you'll see her for who she really is. What I really wanted to say is that lately I've been wondering, why is it that every time I think I've won, things always just seem to end up going the way she planned? Oh, it's so frustrating! I need someone who understands witches to help me work it out.
Well, you can talk to Nicole, but not actually talk to Nicole. Her voice would apparently kill us.
What's the logic behind Alice's schemes? Come on, you're smart. Help me figure out a way to turn the tables. I want to give her a taste of what it's like to miscalculate for once.
I've got a cat stuck in a plant over there.
That's it. That wicked witch does whatever she wants. Acting without regard for others in pursuit of her own ideas of fun. So then, what's the best way to deal with her?
Tantrum!
Why would I do that? Screaming and shouting and annoying everyone nearby? People would hate me. Wait a second. Something's wrong here. You're not the traveler at all, are you? You're a witch in disguise.
She's found me out. I've got to run.
Reveal yourself. I know it's you.
Why don't you just act like a child instead of getting lost in these delusions?
I don't think that's something I can do so easily. But I can try to learn a thing or two from Klee and the others.
Whose robes do I keep hearing? I guess it's Nekomata Wanderer. Yeah, I named him after a cat. And Shao, I guess they're sleeves. They're very flowy sleeves is what I keep hearing. And Lowen has new stuff to say to me. Wait, no. Wait, this'll be easier. Hee. Lowen, back away. Okay.
Oh, I never expected you to have your own secret base. It seems sharing secrets with friends can often help forge stronger bonds. Sure, I was just thinking about an interesting thing that happened a while ago. Why don't I tell you about it? I heard that Fontaine's Special Security and Surveillance Patrol was a hotbed for skilled sharpshooters. So I wondered if we might be able to organize a friendly exchange.
Don't you mostly just stab things with a dagger? You don't really use a gun or a musket.
After obtaining official consent from the acting Grandmaster, and the Grandmaster too, I sent a letter to the Special Security and Surveillance Patrol in the name of the Knights of Favonius. Not exactly. Normally, once acting Grandmaster Jean has approved an order, the Grandmaster signs any necessary paperwork without reading it first.
Of course he does.
Anyway, I took a few of my best knights from the 5th Company to Fontaine for a friendly contest with the Special Security and Surveillance Patrol. Now, I'd be the first to admit it. Their accuracy with ranged weaponry is better than ours. But when it comes to strength and endurance, we have the upper hand.
Well, you do wear a lot of armor. They only train in regular uniforms.
I guess that must be it. While we were there, we held a cross-country race with heavy packs, and I noticed a few of their members had to stop for a rest break partway through. But not their captain, Chevreuse. She seemed more than up to the task.
She wasn't made captain for nothing. She knows her team's strengths and weaknesses like the back of her hands.
Too right. She knew exactly what training to assign them after the contest was over. She even made sure to ask how heavy our armor is and how we usually train. Then she said she was going to start training with heavy sandbags to replicate the effect.
Oh, that's cool. I like it when the characters interact with each other.
They'll be fine. Apparently they're issued with muskets that are heavier than the standard model for use in their regular training drills. They're made to maintain their standard firing stance while carrying these heavier guns. The idea is to train their stability and endurance when shooting. Not just planning. I've already asked Sucrose to produce some weighted model weapons. In a few days, the best marksmen in the 5th Company will be able to experience a little Fontaine-style training. Me? Not much point. I use a polearm. Oh, right. Once they're in the firing position, I plan to put a glass of dandelion wine on each knight's weapon. That way, if they can't hold their pose, they'll spill their wine, and then they'll have nothing left to drink after training.
That'll surely inspire the alcoholics.
Oh. It seems sharing secrets with friends can often help forge stronger bonds. If it's not too much trouble, could you help me find a few targets? Anything as tall as a person will do. I'd like to practice my fighting.
As tall as you, or like as tall as the Grandmaster? Because there's a major height difference between the two of you.
This is a nice place to rest, but I'm not used to sitting around twiddling my thumbs. If I let myself do that, my spear work will start getting rusty.
I wonder if Lowen will ever meet Tartaglia in the story, because they're both such crazy combat lovers.
Oh, and if you happen to know any spear masters, I'd love to engage in some friendly sparring.
Tartaglia! He's literally mastered every weapon except the bow. Which is weirdly similar to Lowen, who's, like, doesn't like to use muskets but still trains with one and trains other soldiers with them. Lowen and Tartaglia need to meet in the story. It's gonna drive me crazy thinking about it now.
And when I'm sparring, I promise I'll only use my spear, nothing else. My fighting style is as honorable as it gets.
When you're sparring...
Well, real combat's a different kettle of fish. Naturally, I use whatever I can get my hands on. Miniature firearms, poison crossbow bolts, daggers and boots, knives up sleeves, poisonous powders, alchemical solvents.
Oh, I absolutely love you. You're adorable.
And if all else fails, there's always a rock lying around to smash against your enemy's head. If you're really lucky, you might even find a broken bone. A splintered end could be quite sharp.
I love you. You're so psycho.
If you're unlucky and there's nothing within reach, you can use your teeth, head, elbows. No matter what, you can always find a way to overcome your foe.
I always go for biting first, personally, because no one expects it. Sounds like you've made it through some pretty tough scrapes.
I don't feel any worse for wear. For me, coming up with ways to eliminate my enemies is a form of entertainment. I find it does wonders for both body and mind.
Body?
But to reiterate what I said just now, when I'm sparring, my fighting style is entirely above board.
I'll believe it when I see it.
And if my opponent happens to slip, cough, or sneeze, well, that means the weather was too bad for a friendly spar to begin with.
Okay, who else? Oh! The character I got instead of the new banner character. I'm honestly surprised the Duke isn't a pity character yet. But when his banner was first introduced, I was in the hospital, so I was unable to wish for him, even though I really wanted him. As far as how useful he is in actual combat, but he's hot, and I honestly just pull for the characters I want.
Hello there. I was just thinking about finding a patch of grass to lie down if you don't need me for anything.
Are you sure you're not allergic to grass since you spend most of your time locked up in an underwater prison?
It's not every day that we get to meet in the overworld. There's no need to be so formal.
I'm just calling you Your Grace because I can't pronounce your name.
Morning. I hope you'll have a wonderful day. Hello there. I was just thinking about finding a patch of grass to lie down if you don't need me for anything. I quite like the environment. The temperature and humidity are both near perfect. It's a very fitting place for a leisurely vacation. You really are quite something to possess such a cozy and comfortable haven, but still be willing to venture out into the unknown.
Life is all about being on the move.
I like the sound of that phrase. I just might write it down and add it to one of the regulations at the Fortress of Meripede. Should I say that it came from you?
Nope, all you.
Ah, you saw right through me. Don't worry, though. I was just joking around. If I was actually going to add some new kind of rule, I would be sure to take full responsibility for it.
Oh, expedition reward.
Ad Astra.
Well, to the Fontanian Film Festival. wonder if that will be important later. Hello? Cutscene, where are you? Wait, it was up? Ah! I bet it was behind me. That's what happened, isn't it? It was... I just had to turn around. Ooh, I like the poster of the weird man.
See? Told you they'd be here.
Xavier! Oh, and Shiori and Farina too!
I've been playing NTE so much, I forgot how grating Paimon's voice was.
Ah, Hydro Archon above! If it isn't my darling camera operator and clapper loader! A very happy Fontanalia festival to you as well!
Do you think the actual Hydro Archon beside you might be a little insulted by that? I mean, I guess she's over it by now. She must be over it.
I'm guessing you came back to celebrate with us?
Yep. And how about two? Since you're all here together...
Of course! A celebration of the entertainment industry. No one who's anyone would choose to sit this one out. It only happens once a year, after all.
Isn't her voice actor also the voice actor for Dami Mommy in NTE? Farina voice actor. Okay, voice actor Amber Lee Connors. Okay. Amber Lee Connors. NTE. Yeah, she does do Fadia. She's a really talented voice actress. I didn't catch it until someone told me they were the same voice actor.
Fontaine Fashion Week might be more my speed, but the film festival brings in a lot of orders and boosts brand recognition, so I wasn't going to miss out either.
A few new awards have been added this year, too. Best Director, Best Costume Design, oh, and Best Camera Operation.
Ooh, sounds like we...
Oh, about that.
What's wrong, Xavier?
No, even I'm not naive enough to fall for something like that again. Besides, thanks to the fine people here, Musketeer Pictures has more than enough funds to shoot without investors.
And yet problems persist.
Huh? What do you mean?
Well, we were planning to replicate our past success and shoot a film based on a popular novel. But as we were holding auditions for the female lead earlier today, a striking young mademoiselle wandered in by accident. Her disposition was simply ethereal. The look in her eyes somewhat melancholic. Oh, I wish you could have been there. The awe I felt can scarcely be put to words.
I wonder who it was.
You had to be there, friend. No matter where she stood, it was as if her surroundings, even the air itself, turned into the perfect shot.
Guess you found your lead actress then?
No, quite the opposite. My script is entirely unworthy of her. I fear it is. Nevertheless, I couldn't help but approach the mademoiselle to ask about her background and what brought her to Fontaine.
What did she say?
Sadly, she said her best friend was gone. After returning to her own homeland not too long ago, she decided to visit where her friend was from to remember them better.
Oh, no wonder she looked sad.
Yes, but that's when it struck me. Why not cast her as the lead in a film centered around her search for this old friend?
Huh? You're gonna rewrite the whole script?
Think about the difficulties we faced with the two Musketeers. We had to start from scratch back then, too. I'd say we're ahead of the game this time.
Guess so, but
Don't worry, Paimon. Shiori and I have evaluated the proposal, and we support Xavier's decision.
I won't really need to start on the costumes until the cast is finalized, so it's not too much extra work for me.
Oh, fair mademoiselles. How can I ever thank you?
Finishing the script would be a start.
You know, compared to a commercial popcorn flick, I do prefer the idea of shooting a more artistic film. One that leaves a profound and lingering impact in the hearts of the audience.
I agree. True trendsetters are the people who dare to go against the grain.
well, leave it to director for... Anyway, now that we've heard so much about this...
Hi, Columbina!
Columbina! What are you doing here?
Hello. I was just walking past when I heard you talking about me, so I came over.
Huh? You know Miss Columbina?
Of course! Wait a second. Does this mean... Columbina is the actress who inspired the whole rewrite?
We could finally buy you some shoes, Columbina.
Yeah.
I don't know, Columbina's not so melancholy anymore. She smiles now.
Wait, so... Did you make the trip by yourself, Columbina?
Yes. I mentioned how I wanted to visit other nations once things settled down in Notcry, remember?
And like most people, she completely skipped Natlan.
So I went to the curatorium to ask Never for advice. She told me about the film festival in Fontaine and said it might be fun to visit.
And Llama was okay with you going by yourself?
I spoke to Llama before I left,
Ah, okay.
too,
Answer
and
my
she thought it
question.
was a great idea to get out for a bit. It's just... I received quite different travel advice from the two of them.
Oh? How so?
Well, Llama told me to go out and experience new things and make new friends.
What a wonderful suggestion. That's how a trip should be.
Hey, Verena, meet the Hydro character who should be the Hydro Archon, Columbina.
What about Nefer?
She said, don't trust anyone and don't talk to strangers.
Good advice. I followed that my whole life and I have 0 friends.
Yep, that sounds like her.
I can understand that too. It shows this Nefer cares about you a great deal, Miss Columbina.
Yes, so I plan on combining their advice. All I need to do is turn strangers into friends, and then I can talk to them.
Huh. That kinda makes sense. But also... not.
Hey, Chiori. Oh, look who's back. Happy Fontanalia Festival, you two.
The entire night has passed during this conversation.
Oh, looks like we have a superstar in our midst. How about an autograph, Big Shot?
Autograph from one of the Musketeers.
Haha, very funny.
Wow, that punch had a lot of impact. Don't punch people, Columbina. You're a little too strong for that. You're a 5-star. Chevreuse is a 4-star.
All settled then?
Yep, the Duke gave his blessing, and
Duke!
I cleared it with the Udex. During the festival, inmates with good behavior will get a chance to spend some time on the outside.
Under the stringent supervision of the Special Patrol, of course.
Risley! It's been a while. Happy Fontanalia Festival!
Does that mean Veronique and her brother will be at the festival?
During a specific window of time, sure. Doesn't hurt to give the inmates something to look forward to. A little sun'll do them some good, I think. This is a friend from your travels, I'm guessing. Thought I heard something along those lines?
Please don't punch the Duke.
Right! We should make some introductions, huh? Chevros, Risley, this is Columbina, a friend we met in Nocry.
She's actually from the moon, but that's not important.
Welcome to Fontaine, Miss Columbina. I bet the weather's been quite an adjustment.
Yeah,
Damn it, that was adorable!
And not the good kind, I take it.
No, I quite like it. It's a lot warmer than Not Cry.
Then what was the punch for?
Oh, should I not have done that? The flowers that bloom here are so vibrant, and the people are so kind. I just wanted to become friends as fast as possible.
Ah, so that was meant as a gesture of friendship. Is that right, Miss Columbina?
It'd be so much easier to make friends if you could just punch people.
Mm-hmm. Isn't that what friends do?
Right. Might have been a bit premature in this instance, though. Your friend here is quite the character.
She, doesn't get out much.
good thing we said something. You weren't seriously gonna go around punching every single person in Fontaine, were you?
The ominous music is great.
No, just the ones I wanted to be friends with.
I'm not gonna make friends with NPCs.
That's not... what Paimon's trying to say is, maybe keep the punches to a minimum until after you're friends with someone.
If you say so.
You're quite the character, Miss Columbina.
So, are we friends?
Of course. Any friend of the Traveler is a friend of mine.
No matter how weird they are.
Yeah.
Oof.
Are we all just punching him now? Aw, that is cute.
When it comes to friends, you sure know how to pick 'em.
So Miss Columbina is the lead actress I've been hearing so much about. The whole thing about her aura is starting to make more sense.
You gonna be part of the film this time too, Shivers?
That was the plan. But now that Mr. Xavier has changed the direction, I don't think I'm in quite as many scenes. It's all for the best, though. A different crew asked me to help consult on some of their musket work.
Oh, sounds like our trusty musketeer is as popular as ever.
I'm just going where I'm needed. I'm more than willing to help with whatever this production needs as well.
Ah, well, speaking of, would you happen to know if there are scenic locations around the court of Fontaine that other crews haven't booked?
The festival's pretty popular this year, so there's not a lot left. You might just have to talk it over with the other productions and see if they'll let you squeeze in here and there.
I see.
Having trouble finding a filming location?
Yes, we made a last-minute decision to go down a different route, so the indoor locations we reserved are no longer a good fit. And it looks like all of the best outdoor spots have been taken.
You know, I might know a place. Good views, good atmosphere, and no production team has snatched it up.
That sounds perfect! Where is it?
You want me to reveal it just like that? Come on, let it be a surprise.
As much as that sounds riveting, I think we should divide and conquer. You go do that, and Director Farina and I will take Miss Columbina around the city to discuss lighting and styling. Is that all right with you, Miss Columbina?
Traveler?
You can trust them, except for Chiori sometimes. Can be a little weird. Remember that one time she just beat up a person?
Yeah, everyone here is our friend. So don't worry about a thing and just focus on enjoying your trip.
Okay.
Won't the children of the hearth be freaked out seeing, one of the former harbingers just running around?
All right, then the Traveler and I will go check out this potential filming location. It might even give me some inspiration for the new script.
I'll leave this to the Duke then. Until later, everyone. Maybe we'll run into each other on set.
Okay then. Lead the way, Risley. Paimon's not built for suspense. Let's get this show on the road.
Who said anything about roads?
Huh?
What's the deal with the dragonflies? Oh, okay, they just zoom around. They don't lead to treasure or anything? What is your purpose? What are you doing? Well, that gave me absolutely nothing. Where are we going? To the Wingalettes. It's a boat. Can I just get over there?
No way! You brought the Wingolette up to the surface?
It'd make quite the grand backdrop for a film, don't you think?
Is it big enough?
Paimon's more focused on the fact that this thing is supposed to be underwater, inside the fortress of Mirapede.
And also, to shoot an entire movie, we might need a bigger boat.
True. And keeping up with the maintenance on a vessel this big is a lot of work. It takes a crazy amount of manpower just to keep it up and running.
Oh, and you're definitely manly enough to power up anything, aren't you?
Oh, Paimon kind of thought it just sat there until you needed it.
I wish it were that simple. The truth is, the maintenance costs on this thing are substantial. So we decided to rent it out during the festival to earn some extra mora. Besides, the inmates are the ones who keep it in good shape. Seeing the fruits of their labor put to use is a good form of social rehabilitation for them.
Huh. You've really thought this through. What you think, Xavier? Is this a good place to shoot?
Ah, I've got it! Good messieurs and mesdemoiselles, I've got it!
Gonna take that as a yes.
The beginning is the hardest part, and the opening of this film has been eluding me, but now I know just how it should start.
Glad to hear it.
Thanks for bringing us here, Risley.
Don't thank me just yet. This isn't quite a done deal.
What, you want money?
Huh? Not a done deal as in someone already rented it out? You said no other production teams had snatched it up!
This person isn't affiliated with a production team. The rental fee was high enough to scare off plenty of other film crews, but she didn't blink. Made quite the generous offer, and didn't even attempt to haggle.
Do you know what she plans to use it for? I'd like to at least have a rough idea before going in to negotiate.
I didn't ask for the details, but I did see what looked like a fishing permit and a business license on her desk. My guess is she's planning on using it for some kind of restaurant or aquarium.
A floating restaurant is sure to attract people, but an aquarium sounds cool too. The views from the ship make it a great spot for a date.
Paimon knows what sex is, and that's more disturbing than anything else I've learned so far.
The Winglet might not be under my command right now, but it's always nice to see her admired.
A film is sure to drum up some good publicity as well. I do hope we can work something out with the current captain.
Well, guess we should head over and talk things.
Best of luck.
Okay, so they're inside. Is it gonna be the cooking lady? Or,
Wow! The wing of Lex seems even bigger up close.
what's her name? The chick from
roses are so
Natlands. Sitlani? Sitlala?
Wonder who rented it out. Hello? Anyone there?
Perhaps the captain had business to attend to elsewhere.
But why rent such a massive boat just to have it sit here without even leaving so much as a note? Let's try again.
Oh, great. Are you gonna shout into my headphoned ears? I'm so excited.
Anyone there? Hello?
Yeah.
Seriously? Right now? What is it gonna take to get some decent sleep around here? Is a nap too much to ask for? Ugh.
It's everyone's favorite drunk that's not from Mondstadt.
Sorry, the aquarium's closed for the... Huh?
Oh, the pajamas are adorable, but I do not care enough about you to pull for you.
Sit Lolly?
Sit, Lolly. Okay.
Traveler! Paimon! Hold on.
Sounded like your spine snapped when you did that.
Oh, this is just great. How am I gonna go out dressed like this? What happened to my regular clothes?
You don't remember changing into your own pajamas?
The wash! I put them in the wash after I drank too much and fell into the fountain. Oh, this can't be happening. Am I seriously gonna go out like this?
Think we might have caught her at a bad time.
Oh, she's blushing.
Sit Lolly?
I don't want to hear it.
Hear what?
A single word about what I'm wearing. No comments, none. Is that clear?
Oh, yep. Crystal.
But it's so cute.
Huh? You think so? No, wait, I told you not to say anything.
I thought it.
What, then what was...
I guess we can still read each other's mind for some reason.
Her thoughts. I heard her thoughts. How could I forget about that? Oh, this is so embarrassing. I seemed a little too pleased to get that compliment, didn't I? Wait, the mind reading went both ways. Does that mean the traveler's hearing all this too?
I hear nothing.
You clearly did!
Huh? What did we do? Paimon's not following.
Nothing. It's nothing. Let's just move on. Did you need something? You're not here alone, I see.
Hello, I'm Xavier, a film director and producer from Fontaine. I meant to introduce myself sooner, I just didn't want to, interrupt.
Didn't want to interrupt that adorable interaction.
No wonder we ran into each other in Fontaine of all places. You must also be in town for the festival then.
That's right. We're helping Xavier with his film. In fact, we were hoping to shoot some scenes on this boat. You're the one who rented it out, right, Seed Lolly?
Me? Rent a boat? I wish I had that kind of spare cash floating around. Not to mention the spare time.
Then why are you here?
Don't get the wrong idea, though.
I'm not here to sail off into the sunset and live out some cushy retirement life, okay? I'm not that old.
Then why you dress like... how did you end up staying aboard the Winglet?
Well, I heard one of my favorite light novels was getting turned into a film, so I came to Fontaine to catch the premiere. Originally, I booked a room near the Opera Epiclese, but I'm quite particular about where I sleep these days. I think it's an age thing. And that bed? Oh, I just couldn't sleep in it. I tried to find a different hotel, but with the festival, everything was completely booked. Just as I was worried I'd have to sleep under a bridge or something, I happened to spot a help wanted sign on the side of the road.
Oh, so you're here to take care of the boat?
No, I was hired to man the front desk. The pay is a bit low, but food and drinks are covered. And it includes room and board during the festival. Plus, the job is simple. So I thought I'd give it a shot.
Oh, isn't it great when the elderly work simple part-time jobs? So... She's like a greeter at Walmart.
Wow. They actually thought you'd be a good fit, huh?
You think she's not good enough to be a greeter at Walmart, Paimon?
What? You don't think I'm cut out for it? All I have to do is tell people the aquarium isn't open yet. Other than that, I'm free to do whatever I want. It's a pretty sweet gig.
And doing whatever you want includes sleeping on the job.
That's all?
Yeah, I was also kinda shocked. But it's not a lie. Head downstairs and see for yourselves. There's nothing but empty tanks. Not a marine animal in sight.
Did your boss mention anything about being open to film crews using this space? Our production was hoping to film on the deck for a few scenes.
No. That never came up. You could just ask her.
Oh, she's around? What kind of person is she?
She's nice enough, I suppose. Pretty reasonable, too. Even offered for me to move to a bigger cabin if I was too cramped. Back at the Masters of the Nightwind, I'm used to being the one giving orders. But working under her doesn't feel like being bossed around. She seems to respect what I think.
Wow, she sounds like a great boss.
She did tell me she'd rather not be disturbed, though. She's been working on an important project, so I'd keep it brief.
Got it. Thanks for the heads up.
All right, the captain's quarters are this way. I can take... Wait. But I'm wearing... whatever. I doubt she'll care. Just follow me. Miss Guillotin? These visitors were hoping to ask you about something.
I thought I said to limit the interruptions.
I thought Lolly said you were nice.
Just tell them the aquarium is still...
Hi, robot we saw die and not cry. Gasp.
Sandrone, you're here?
The traveler's so shocked she spoke.
Huh? You know each other?
Are you okay, Sandrone? Do you still remember us? Everyone was so upset after what happened. We all missed you so much.
I think she's trying to compute.
Miss Seat Lolly, why don't you escort this gentleman to the reception area for a cup of tea? I have something to discuss with these two in private.
Ah, I see. Right this way, Mr. Xavier.
Don't try to get too jealous, said Lolly.
I really can't go anywhere without running into you two, can I?
Why are you collecting marine animals of all things?
Are you okay? During the battle, your core, it was...
Destroyed by that bastard Dottore. That's right. But as you can see, I'm fine now. No major issues. Or at least, there shouldn't be.
Oh, good. You saved yourself a backup before you self-sacrificed yourself. Smart.
Oh, what a relief! Why didn't you tell us sooner? Or come back to see your friends?
I'm pretty sure most of us think you died.
Now that I have the chance, I just want to say... Thank you for saving me.
Huh? Don't get the wrong idea. I only saved you so we could complete that formula and defeat Dottore once and for all. Even if he did crawl back from the grave to make us all miserable again.
I mean, really, the Wanderer did a whole lot of traveler saving during that event.
That doesn't matter. You're still a hero.
All right. But it wasn't just me. All I did was lend my brilliant mind to the cause and take care of one part of the plan. Although, I'm not denying it would have fallen apart without me.
You got that, but how did you go from a...
From a lifeless pile of scrap to looking like this?
Well, my mom was trying to put it a bit more gently, but... yeah.
Where do I even start? Curse it all! Where am I? Did we do it? How much time has passed? I'm not in one of that lunatic's experimental labs, am I? Wait, Fontanian decor. Books from the Research Institute. Phew. One thing at a time. Initiate self-diagnostics. Assess the extent of the damage. Cut power to compromised, non-essential components. Then reconstruct available action modules. Severe damage to the core. Dottore, you bastard. Polonia? Polonia, wake up! Activate!
Aww. Does Polonia not come back? Or does he turn into the weird robot maids who, like, serve her when she's in her combat stance?
You're in even worse shape than me. Internal gears and energy circuits are barely intact. Extreme damage to the core, just like me. Rebooting is off the table. Even if I could repair the damage, I don't know if... You used up all your critical energy in those final moments, didn't you? To protect the core of that guy in the hat, and the numerological array. Wait, the array... Yes! The prototype is still here. But can I even run it in this state? Whatever. I have to try. I just need to confirm one thing. Activate the numerological array. Connect the computing core to my body. Just like I thought. It needs too much computing power. Cut off power supply to all functions except the thinking module. Please. I just need to ask one question.
Where did you keep the tea and biscuits?
Initiate query regarding the 3 moon sisters. How many living moon goddesses are there in possession of the Trilunar Authority? One. It worked. You did it, Columbina. You made it back. But how did I survive?
I think they dropped her off in Fontaine after the events of Nodcry wrapped up. If I remember correctly. I play 3 gacha games at once, and honestly, my brain gets fried for, like, small details.
The self-diagnosis
I need more
showed
computing
damage
power.
severe enough to shut me down for good. What triggered the reboot? Huh? A built-in message? Only visible after a core reboot? The final gift. Alen! Were you the one who gave me the second chance? But why now? What activated it? What is that?
Oh, a cryovision.
A vision? Wait, no. It's a stellar linchpin?
Ah, unusual Genshin Impact fashion. I just have more questions than answers.
You can think of it as a rare kind of vision. As for what causes one to manifest, well, that's still unknown.
Oh, I wonder if it's related to the Cairo Archon. Even though the Archons claim they don't give out visions.
But in Snezhnaya, or in Afatui's research at least, it's believed to have some connection to the third Descender.
Is that the Descender who was in love with the Cairo Archon?
The third Descender? We knew his remains were used to create the Gnosis, but this is the first we're hearing about a stellar linchpin.
You knew about the remains? Right, of course. Look who I'm talking to. Yes, the Heavenly Principles used the remains of the third Descender to create the 7 Gnosis as a means to consolidate the Archon system. Visions result from that same system, so extrapolating from there, it's clear that the manifestation of a vision is also, to some extent, related to the third Descender. Still following?
I think.
For those that wield them, visions serve as a means to channel elemental power. The same is true of stellar linchpins. The difference is that, when wielding elemental energy, stellar linchpin users often exhibit a unique kind of power that seems to come from beyond to that. It's believed that, when a stellar linchpin manifests, impurities from the remains of the third Descender get fixed in place. Hence, the name. That's also believed to be the source of the strange power I just mentioned.
We've heard that visions can appear when someone...
Huh? Oh, don't look at me like that. I've never had any grand wishes or aspirations. Just a list of things that drive me up the wall. So if you're asking why this thing appeared, I have no clue. All I know is that without it, the gift Alen left me, this built-in second chance, never would have triggered. The damage to my core was too severe.
Okay, well, I'll have to end this video here. Ta-ta. Thanks for watching.